So the adjective clauses we've seen so far generally have the word who as the subject, like who made the table. And who, we mentioned before, it's kind of a weird subject, but we're using it as a representative. So it represents Fred in this case. The main sentence is Fred left. That's what happened. And then who made the table is an adjective clause, and it tells us more about Fred. Fred, who made the table, left. Cool. Who represents Fred, or it refers back to Fred. We don't usually in English, we don't go around saying Fred made the table, left. Right? I mean, that's not really how we do it. We say Fred, who made the table, left. And so who refers to Fred, and we get that. The man who made coffee is kind. Who refers to the man who made coffee as a whole packet modifies the man. Now, when we look at this in a sentence diagram, it makes a bit more sense too. The man is kind is our main sentence. The man is kind. And that goes across the top. And then who made coffee is a separate little diagram across the bottom. And the word who directly connects to the word man, because who is the direct representative, right? It's not like a made man or a coffee man. The man, it's like who is the direct representative of man. So we put that connection line there, right? Now, it turns out who is not the only word that we can use for the subject, for an adjective clause. Who makes sense when you have a person. For example, the boy who yawned told a bedtime story. But you wouldn't say the dog who dug a hole is annoying, unless you were telling some story anthropomorphizing dogs. Okay, we got that. Usually what you would say is the dog that dug a hole is annoying, right? So maybe the dog dug a hole in your yard. That dog is annoying, not who dog. That dog, right? So that refers back to dog. That, in general, refers back to things that are not humans. Who is what we use to refer to humans. You can also use the word which instead of that. W-H-I-C-H, which. Correct. I found the shirt that I lost. Okay, so I lost a shirt, now I found it, and the information it tells you about the shirt, it is the shirt that I lost. That is talking about the shirt, and shirt is not a person, so we don't call it a who. Also correct, the man that made coffee is kind. Now that's interesting. The word that is more versatile than the word who. Who is only for people, never for anything other than people. But the word that can be used for a dog, a shirt, or a man, a human or a non-human. That's all. Let's practice.